Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good evening, good afternoon to all attendees for this Premob SOGT Ncmd Premob meeting. Uh, Today we will do a very not really that simple but detailed schedule and also planning for our project Ncmd inspection in SOGT. So first of all, thank you, Ms. Karmen, for allocating your time today, so that we can get things straightforward and also discuss any arising matters later on. Um, I might be talking, in English and also Malay, just to inform you first. And I shall share to all of the attendees the pre-mob slide that I've performed. So, nampak ke semua orang?
Nampak, nampak.
Okay. So, by the way, today's attendees consists of representative from project department, including myself, and Mr. Boss Barin, Boss Shahid from technical, Mr. Ainul, Miri branch manager, and also I think side team Mr. Azme, lead by Mr. Azme, and also not to forget our safety HSE department, Zaimira and also Afiq on behalf of safety. So okay, without further ado, for today's pre-mob on NCMD SOGT. So our meeting agenda mainly will be our project brief in SOGT and inspection candidates that we already finalized. The list of candidates that we will show later on, and also our manpower list who will be performing the site work, also equipment list, and then we will discuss on scope of work that we will be going to perform for this NCMD inspection scope. And then I will show you the project schedule that I mentioned just now during our phone call. Also, I will show you the summary of the NCMD site work flow from from mobilization up to demobilization. And then we have some areas of concern that might need to be aware of. And also, last but not least, we have any other business from both parties. So for our project brief, as we already know, the project data is regarding inspection services for underground pipings utilizing NCMD, which is stands for non-contact magnetometric diagnostic at Sabah onshore gas terminal (SOGT). So our scope that already informed is for underground fire water pipings and also one produced water line. The details of the candidates will be displayed on the next slide. Okay, the client is Pcsb SBA. The representative for Pcsb SBA is Mrs. Lo Karmen, the MCI executive. Main contractor is us, MRA International. Representative would be from Mr. Ainul as a branch manager Miri, and also me myself as a project engineer. So the site work duration that we plan for all of the scope and length involved will be 31 days. So this cover all site work scope for underground fire water pipings and also produced water line. So as you can see, the table on your screen, laptop or handphone screen, the 17 underground fire water piping candidates are as tabulated. This is the piping ID that I have extracted from the drawings, isometric drawings. So more or less the piping ID had the same number in terms of this section, which is 11201. But the difference between all the 17 is the number in the middle, meaning that 53031 up to 53078, the highest number in order. So for this produced water line, which is only one unit. So this is the piping ID. Also, this one I received from Mrs. Karmen herself. The estimated line for total 17 fire water piping candidates around 6,421 kilo. Sorry, sorry, 6,241 meters. And also we add on 25 meters, estimation around 25.65 meters for produced water. So the total length combined for 18 candidates would be 6,446.52 meters. Okay, so this is the manpower list. Mainly the manpower, we retain the same as per MMM, SOGT MMM inspection recently. But this time around, the team lead will be Mr. Noor Azmi lah. We only did not include Rocastle because Mr. Azmi can join this job. So he will lead the team lah untuk perform all the NCMD site work. So this is the list of equipment that we'll be using in SOGT. So mainly the equipment involve all NCMD tools and equipment such as tracing, NCMD, soil test, and communication. And also for sure we need some consumables such as spray paint, cotton racks, and canvas. So mainly this NCMD, I believe site team already perform peti by today and also vehicle inspection. So hopefully there's no any problems later on. I mean, upon peti, hopefully there's no any other problem lah at the SOGT. So the scope of work for this NCMD site work project would be four as per tabulated here. So the site team will be performing pipe tracing and marking, NCMD data gathering, coating survey, and also soil test. So for analysis and reporting work will be preliminary. Sorry, this one is not 7 days, but we have recently decided earlier that prelim will be concurrently with the site work, if I'm not mistaken. And also final report will be 14 working days upon demobilization. So prelim report will be concurrently as site works progress. Okay, so for this project schedule, um, as you can see, I have tabulated all these 17 firewater piping, underground firewater piping. So sorry, for this 17 underground firewater piping and also including produced water, it will mainly consume around 31 days of site work commencing tomorrow, 26 November 2021. The site work will consume 6 days per week from Monday to Saturday. And also including public holidays such as Christmas during 24 and 25, because I believe Sabah um, have extra public holiday on 24th of December. It will be Christmas Day Eve, something like that. I mean, one day before the actual Christmas Day itself. So the site work that will be performed by the site team. This is also inclusive of the site work. The scope that I've shown just now, which is every piping we will perform the same subtask, which is pipe tracing and marking, NCMD data gathering, coating survey, and also soil tests. So for produced water also, we will perform the same task. I mean, these four as per tabulated here. Uh, I could not I could not show all these subtasks for each piping because the schedule would be quite small when I include in this slide. Okay, so for prelim report, again, prelim report will be concurrently with the site work, and final report will be after atau upon demobilization of site team, and also upon completion of all site work, NCMD site work in SOGT. So summary. Sorry. Before I proceed further, is there any inquiries from Mrs. Karmen particularly?
None from me for now lah. Tapi Just curious on the apa on the underground piping tu kan, the inspection, is it ada buffer ke atau memang that is the time that the site team will need for the inspection?
For now, we can say this the 31 days site work is the most optimum time frame that we could perform. This is because 31 days is by simple calculation from 6.4 kilometers in total length. Um, each day they will perform around average of 180 meters to up to 200 meters per day. So that's why the schedule, as you can see here, the schedule, there's some candidates that will consume around, for example here, zero point 0.8 days, zero point 0.5. It means that um, the length itself, the capabilities of 180 meters up to 200 meters per day varies on the length of the each candidate itself. It means that if the candidate, for example here, we can see underground piping number 2 is about 109.4 meters. So it means that after finishing up the 109.4 meters for half day, they will continue to the next candidate, to the next suitable or appropriate candidate for they to resume the site work on the same day as well.
Yeah, okay lah. Just hope lah. Hopefully that we don't spill over to next year January lah. We try our hopefully we try our best lah. Jangan kasih spill over to January lah.
Yes, we'll try our best. I think site team also will try their best.
Karmen,
Yeah,
uh,
boss.
just curious, just in case that we spill over, is it? You mean spill over? Does that including weather standby and everything? Kan macam mana?
Yeah, include juga boss. So
So
kalau dia still over that mean no choice lah. We have to charge to 2022 punya budget.
okay, do what we should do on our side, on MRA side, if we identify that that this project will going to spill over to next year, what we should do? Should we notify you?
Yeah. So I need to accrue it accordingly lah because every month we akan accrue based on the volume work done bah. Volume
Ah,
work done. So that's why I request for the DPR lah. So I will accrue based on the DPR lah.
okay.
If there is a spillover then apa lah? Then it will charge to January, but I believe it will not be that much lah because most of it will be using 2020 punya budget. So I think January will not be that big amount begini.
Do we need to invoice you at the end of December until for the work done until end of December, or we only invoice you right like usual after the
Oh,
project happens?
like usual only, just one invoice using that one PO.
Okay. Take note, Izami, on this, very important actually. Actually, I'm asking you just to seek clarification. We face the same issue like few times before with view of other abuse. And we well understood actually on the hustle that our client side have to I'm not hustle, on the task that client side have to do to accommodate that. So Zami, please take note towards the end of this project, I mean toward the end of the month, like 7 days before habis before 31st December, please update me and Hafiz also on the progress and what is our expected new date kalau ada lah to habis the work.
Okay, noted, boss.
Thank you, Gamal.
Tapi just curious lah, boss
Yeah.
Anu. Just now I did talk to Izami lah. He said that because of the recalculation and stuff, he actually expect MRA actually expect lah to inspect semua piping sini it will go beyond 26 day lah because the PO I raised is 26 day. Tapi MRA will cover this extra day lah until 31st of December. Tapi what if it goes beyond January? So will MRA cover juga kah tu?
We already committed with you to complete the pipings
Mm.
within the date, the duration that we calculate during submission of our proposals to you. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Remember or not that actually these quotations is derived from the 204 fire water line before, and
Oh.
because of some issues, no, not issues, because of some restrictions or constraint, it is reduced to 26 days. I can't remember the total number of days initially. So we have we have missed few information such as mentioned by Izami just now, that each candidate should be evaluated individually in terms of their constraint and criticality of the layouts and everything. So after our team revisit everything towards preparation of the work pack and the work schedule, we find out that 26 days is not sufficient to complete the 17 or 18 line, right? So, but then we already promised with you, luckily, the additional day we are not going to add to charge you unless there's a standby. Okay,
Okay.
so 30 days, 30 plus days. How many days, Zami? Saya pun tak nampak lah, kecil. 31
Itulah,
days
sorry,
CMD saya work. This
31
31
days.
days,
Yep.
31 days will not be charged to you lah. Only for standby je lah nanti.
Okay. Okay, boleh bos.
Okay.
Okay. So and then I shall continue. So this is the site workflow. So for your all of you, for all of you guys punya info, manpower and also equipment, we have already mobilized to Papa. Site team also have performed RTK antigen swab test on the same day of the arrival in KK, and also I've submitted also the POB and KPKK form as part of the SOGT entry requirement. So I hope, since site team already enter to perform PETI, so I hope there's no any other issue with the security or SOGT operation later on. So as I mentioned just,
Izami.
yeah.
Sorry. Hari ini site team boleh masuk kah? Boleh masuk SOGT kah? Astro ada kat sini.
As far as I'm concerned, they said that they already stand by at the SOGT front gate around 9 a.m. this morning. So I think they still, I think they can enter today. But I'm still waiting for their updates up till now. So yeah, I think they have no problem performing the PETI and also vehicle inspection.
Okay. Alright, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so and then the site work, Ncmd site work itself, we target to start by tomorrow, 25th of November up to 31st December 2021, as per tabulated in the schedule. So as you can see on the right hand side, on the remark column, the site work will consume 6 working days per week, inclusive of public holidays such as Christmas, but also need to be aware of or to be made as part of the concern is subject to PTW approval and weather condition. So we are hoping and we are praying that these two factors, main factors, will not affect the total site work days or site work progress. So upon completion of all NCMD site work, then only site team will demobilize from SOGT. So
Yeah.
this, okay,
Izami, can you
yeah,
go back to slide? APTW later have to check with the site team lah if they already apply today kah tu.
yeah. I think for PTW would be
Yeah,
Mr.
PTW
Amiruddin.
tu if because they have to they have to perform vehicle inspection and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So after they perform a vehicle inspection, only then they can apply the PTW like for the vehicle. But for the job itself, I think they can apply beforehand. Later you check if those PTW is already approved by OS.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And also on the date too, I think you have to change a bit lah. On the number 3, it should be 25th of November, and the site work I think should be besok baru start lah.
Yeah, correct. Oh, sorry. Yeah, tomorrow is 26. I
Yeah.
already confused with the date.
Okay.
Okay. anyway, in terms of any points or what we call any concern that we should be aware in terms of CCC, because I think all of the site team, Mrs. Zaimira, our HSC, has already applied for all of the manpower. So any additional or any latest update regarding CCC, Mr. Karmen, Mrs. Karmen?
Jap. But I believe sudah approve lah kan CCC semua.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Karmen, Mira here.
Hello.
So for CCC, untuk Amiruddin sahaja yang akan expired end December. So dia akan effect site work juga nanti tu. So, within that tu dah kena apply.
Yeah, I think for now it is still valid. Tapi kalau we foresee that the job will not habis on the 31st begini, then we have to apply again lah. I think should be just curious, what is the thing that drive the expiry of CCC? What is the training?
AESP. Confined space.
Confined space. Meaning to say then he perlu apa kan? He perlu go to NIOSH there to attend training.
Yeah, exactly. Actually yang confined space ni pun extension because dia punya confined space sebelum ni expire in bulan 9 something like that lah. Cuma this one extension period lah by DOSH.
For Ncmd, do we require AESP for this job?
Tak payah bos, tapi
Tapi
look in betul, we look in overall to boss.
Oh, I see. But one thing that I concern is our contract supposed to be expired this coming 27th of November. If we're going to renew beyond the contract dates, is it possible for us to do it?
Possible for do apa boss?
Renew the CCC after the contract has expired.
Let me check with Andrew apa plan dia nak renew ke atau apa. But I feel like let me check with him lah on his plan. Yeah, because that is one of our concern juga. If we did not manage to like renew in time, then it will be a problem juga to approve the CCC in the system. Let me check with him on the plan nanti.
Okay.
But let me see if I can pull him in now. He's not online. Never mind, later I will talk to him lah. Yeah, nanti saya talk to him lah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Speaking of contract expiry, Karmen and also Izami, I just want to highlight that we are in the midst of extending the general liability insurance for this project, which the insurance will be extended until 27th of February 2022. Okay, so beyond that date, kita tak ada insurance lah. I think this job akan spill over sampai beyond that date, just to take note.
Memang, boss, I know, just curious, memang tidak dapat extend sudah lah kan, because we already extend right now, it should be renewed.
Yes, we should renew the contract. We cannot extend anymore.
Okay.
The extension is only required for insurance or the bank guarantee. Why? Because but our bank guarantee already extended during the contract extension last year. We already put our bank guarantee expiry date on the last day of February, which is 27th or 28th of February lah. Okay, only project insurance that we have to extend. We didn't prepare until the same day like bank guarantee, which is at the moment our finance team is working on it lah to extend it.
Understand. Tapi that is one of the problem also lah, because if we cannot complete the job by 31st of December, first of all, the CCC card, and also it will be hard for us to approve in the system juga lah, because that two personnel need to I would say leave SOGT lah for them to attend training with NIOSH before they can apa bah, renew the CCC. That is a problem also. So I would say, yeah, site team have to work hard lah to to meet the deadline. Yeah, have to try their best lah, boss.
Yeah, agree with you. Agree with you.
Yeah.
We also want to
Memang
make it faster lah, cut cost.
ya, memang susah kalau nanti CCC expire ya. Memang safety I have tried lah because I have another contractor. His CCC card expire, but that job memang tidak perlu ASP tu, dia painting inspector. Dia tengok-tengok saja, but safety pun tidak safety pun tidak allow him masuk lah. Even I say, oh, that one is only tengok saja, but memang cannot masuk lah. It's a no, yeah.
But Mira, if we renew nanti, perlu ke kita can we just tak masukkan ASP itu dalam the new application nanti? Boleh ke Mira?
Boleh.
Boleh lah.
Boleh.
Tapi jap, sorry Nur, Mira,
Ya.
Karmen. I think kalau kita boleh renew tu on the date of expiry kan?
Kita boleh je renew awal. Sepatutnya CCC tu kena one month validity lah patutnya. Dah kena apply baru.
I see.
Cuma
So,
kalau apply
kalau macam tu kita apply sekarang lah.
Ya,
kita apply sekarang, contract expired, so CCC tu still boleh guna ke?
Yeah, let me check with this lah. Let me check with ini kalau dia still valid until 31st lah, or there's valid until 27 of December saja.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I agree kalau kita apply before the contract end date 27 hari bulan 11. Mira nanti follow up closely lah juga hal ni, not only with tu tapi dengan SKA juga, okay?
Alright, sure.
Tapi I'm just curious lah, yang ini contract led by SKA is it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I proceed to the next slide. Okay, this is our areas of concern. So as usual, as I mentioned earlier, one of the main areas of concern would be downtime due to weather or any operation downtime. So we are hoping that the weather will be on our side, less rainy days and so on. Also, any COVID-19 related matters, such as swab test result, because I'm been informed that every week the site team who will be entering the SOGT need to perform RTK. So hopefully every time they perform the swab test result, it will be negative. So, and also MCO latest guidelines by the government and etc. Also EPTW approval. So we are hoping that there will be no any PTW that will be rejected by operation team or put on hold, and also fatigue issues. But I believe this fatigue issue will not be the main areas of concern, because it's still I believe it's still under our own self-control. So as for these three of the first three concern is technically beyond our control actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
understand.
Yeah.
Izami, can you okay. For the point second one kan, because the team baru buat swab test kemarin kan.
Yep.
So I think it will be better like if the team buat swab test again this Sunday.
Mhm.
So every weekday Sunday lah, they can perform the swab test lah.
Yeah.
It
Correct.
can be either saliva test atau apa
RTK.
yeah, betul.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also on the EPTW, actually I did receive info kata there is a new system kasih roll out soon. So I did attach the PDF untuk the new EPW system di the one of the email lah. So I need team punya help lah nanti untuk see when it changes to a new system, because for now I received info they haven't changed it yet, but I was told lah around December or atau mid December begini they will change to a new system lah. And also on the morning meeting lah, as usual, the team has to be there lah by 7:30 to attend morning meeting, because yeah, it is a bit strict lah on this requirement, because OS did say lah if you don't attend the morning meeting they do not want to approve the PTW. This is
Yeah.
what they say. Yeah. So yeah, so need team help lah to attend the morning meeting. Then I think should be okay lah.
Sorry, Miss Karmen. Just now you mentioned the morning meeting start at what time? 7:30, is it?
Yeah, 7:30.
Okay.
Yeah, so also need team to be there early sikit lah, because SOGT yang di pintu depan lah, dia ada satu station, police station begini lah. So the station they are using a new system. So the new system, right, is a bit slow. So that's why previously during the MM inspection memang very long the queue lah. The queue memang very long before they can enter. So need team to be there early juga lah, so that they can go into the process area, CCR, and attend the morning meeting. Yeah.
Sorry to inquire.
Azmi tip bantuan awal selalu. Tip Azmi bantuan awal. I know. Amin.
Betul. Awal. InsyaAllah yang 4 morning meeting and dekat sana tu should be kita insyaAllah.
Boleh. Asmir, hari ini sempat masuk SOGT kah?
I think his line is breaking. Not really that good.
No worries lah. Later baru you update me pun boleh ya.
Yeah, sure thing.
And also kan, I did attach a PDF di chat box. Yang itu boleh baca-baca lah. So it actually says the do and don'ts lah. But the most important thing is try not to go anywhere lah, because our police di depan gate have the right lah to check My Sejahtera. So for instance dia minta buka My Sejahtera, dia tengok, oh kamu pergi Imago, habis lah. So memang tidak dapat buat masuk lah. So they has the right to check the personal My Sejahtera.
Okay, noted on that. I tried to.
So don't go anywhere lah, I would say, yeah. And stay safe lah throughout the working period, yeah.
Azmi, please take note ya, very important. Aku budak-budak keluar pergi tempat yang tu, and convey this to our team and remind them to bersabar sikit, habis projek baru pergi jalan-jalan. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, noted on that, Karmen. Thank you for reminding us.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Karmen,
right. Thank you, boss.
I tried to open the link, the PDF that you attached in the chat box, but apparently it requires login details.
Okay. Let me forward it in the WhatsApp group lah.
Yeah, can also.
Okay.
Okay. So if there's any no other issues on the areas of concern, I will open up for any other business from all parties, including site team, technical, project, safety, and also Mrs. Karmen on behalf of SBA.
Nothing much for me. Just a few things lah. Yeah, nanti Izami, you share this PowerPoint slide, and also the salient point lah for today punya meeting. And also, yeah, Boss Arif, they are actually on AL. So the acting boss right now is TP Doni lah. TP Miss Madam Wu Hui Moy, yeah. So nanti kasih CC dia juga lah. I will share her email address ya nanti.
Yes. Mrs. Karmen, I also appreciate if you can share the list of personnel, SBA personnel that requires to be in the loop, especially for the DPR submission, because
Okay, boleh, boleh.
yeah, because some of the our other projects they requested to include their colleagues or personnel in charge apart from the EIC himself or herself.
Boleh, boleh.
Okay.
Yeah. And from my side, I think there's few things that I need to get back from MRA. First thing, on the contract renewal status, and also the apa, the expiry lah. If expiry, like what happened, what happened. I mean, not what happened, what precautionary step that we have to take into account, something like that. What if it spill
Contract
over to
renewal.
Jan? Yeah.
We contract renewal actually is we also don't know whether the contract will be renewed or not. There will be a new contract being issued or not.
Yeah, let me check with NG do one, because I also don't know. I didn't receive anything yet, boss. But let me talk to him do one lah. Yeah, nanti.
Okay.
Yeah. And nanti saya update juga.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Okay. Any other business from other departments before we adjourn this meeting? From safety, technical side team.
Tak ada from saya.
Okay. Cik Hafiz, Boss Iziani.
Nothing from me, Azami.
Okay. Last but not least, Boss Baharin and Boss Syahid. If anything. Okay.
Nothing from us. Thank you, Karmen.
Yeah, ada satu lagi. Sorry. Last one. I promise. Yeah, just now I was like talking to Izami. Previously, boss, I know, and I rasa yang boss Barin ada share yang satu report. The report is actually saying on which location untuk what verification untuk like escalate to check the Ncmd punya result begini. So yang itu just curious site team ada buat marking kah sebelum ni? So that we know which area to escalate.
Sudah lama rasanya. Kalau nak kena maki, kena cari balik rasanya. I think marking tu is quite some time already. Tapi kena check balik lah, Karmen. I think let our team check back on that one.
Okay, boleh. Yeah.
Right.
Alright, thank you, Boss Barry.
We'll get back to you on the status and also what is our plan to market if it's no more at the site lah. Boleh?
Oh, boleh, boss.
Okay.
Tapi I rasa, yeah, okay, boleh boss ya.
Okay. So if there's no other arising matters or any other business, then I think I will adjourn this meeting. So thank you very much, Mrs. Karmen, and also all MRA teams for allocating your time and also providing input and also latest updates. So I hope the execution on site will be the best as we could perform, hopefully. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Thank you so much, Izami and MRI team, for your time also lah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything update, I shall contact you by call or WhatsApp lah, Mrs. Karmen.
Yeah, boleh.
Thank you, Karmen.
Alright,
Bye.
thank you, boss.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Alright, have a good day juga. Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Stay safe, team. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye.